Hello guys, and welcome back to another Toy Soldier Reviews action figure video. Today we have the Marvel Legends series Venom There Be Carnage figure. And obviously I got this because Carnage is my favorite Marvel figure. And I just wanted to state, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. I'm thinking that since we hit this milestone event, finally, I was thinking we could do another collection tour. So I will be trying to put that out maybe sometime later this week. So yeah. We'll set that aside and we'll get straight into this figure. But first we gotta look at his packaging. So right here you see Marvel Legends series. It is this new box that they've got Marvel or Hasbro has gone with. And this figure looks big. I mean, he is big and he looks amazing through here. The packaging says Marvel's Carnage. Got the movie logo right there. Same on the top. This side, not the Marvel Legends series. Flip it around, you got a picture from him from the movie here. And on the back, this is sort of like the poster art, DVD sort of movie picture. Marvel's Carnage right there, Legends series, all your legal stuff. So yeah, what we're gonna do is open this guy on up. All right, I did pick this guy up just because Carnage is my favorite Marvel character of all time, villain of all time as well. But I was thinking of getting the SH Figure Arts one, but you guys didn't know, newsflash, he's just a bit too much out of the price range as of right now. Well, hopefully one day I'll get that for you guys. So we'll slide Carnage on out here, put the box over there to the side, and wow, look at this, 2 trays full of accessories. So yeah, take these on out, and we'll take this, all these sort of tentacles out, and we'll look at all of these later. Put that tray off to the side there. Pop out the other head sculpt here. Oops, dropped it. Other hand and blade hand. Gotta slide it in. There we go. And the figure. Alright, let's take a look at Carnage's accessories. Alrighty, Hasbro, this is a deluxe figure. The accessories it comes with, see if I can even grab them all, is amazing. Okay, Hasbro, this is what we need to do for deluxe figures. But what we're gonna do is look at all of his accessories. So as in the packaging, he comes with these 2 sort of grip, sort of claw hands here that look amazing. The sculpt, red, black paint looks awesome, but we'll look more on the detail later. And then for his first head sculpt, which we'll just pop off real quick, has his smiling, sort of yellow teeth, mouth closed face. Black paint looks great. The red looks a little like cartoonish, but then again, it's Marvel Legends, but it still looks pretty good. And for his second head sculpt here, with his mouth open, eyes sort of more anger in them. They're a lot more shut. And one thing I noticed is that the eyes have sort of this chrome silverish paint to them. But over here, sort of like, there's like lines in there so you can see through the mouth, which looks really good. The tongue looks really nice. No articulation for the tongue, but that's okay. Head sculpts look really good. And for another hand accessory, he comes with another clawed open hand, but this time it has like a knife coming out of it, which looks really good, the sculpt here. They only painted one side of it, and the rest is sort of this blank red, but I mean, that's okay. But either way, that hand looks really cool. Sort of more like webs, sort of like attachment fingers. Then he comes with this giant blade, which is painted on both sides. Nice little details here, like holes throughout this knife. Little spikes sticking out everywhere. The black paint all along it. Sort of looks like bones, sort of, on each side. But either way, that's some pretty cool accessories. Now, he comes with 4 tentacles, I believe. Or he comes with 3. Because there's 3 ports in his bag here. He comes with 2 of them that have 2 connected, and then 1 singular one. The singular one has this really nice sort of knife, sort of like, I don't know, like, sort of like 3-bladed, sort of like, I don't know, stab thing. Some like spear sort of, which looks really cool. And then this one has some sort of curved knife, sort of axe. And then this is like some giant stick pitchfork with a bunch of spikes just sticking out of it. This is more of like a straight spear with a little bit more tiny little knives coming out, and then another sort of curved knife here. And yeah, so we'll get straight into the details of the rest of this figure. I need to put the head back on. But yeah, then we'll go into articulation. Alrighty, so to review Carnage, first of all, we kind of had to take him out of the 0.5 on the camera because he's your average sort of Spider-Man figure. Let's just scale him next to that. So he's pretty big for Marvel Legends. So yeah, well, we'll try and zoom in. We'll look on the chest here. You see all the black paint, sort of red too, all throughout the body, and these spikes sticking out through the legs. Feet, the feet look good with his like toes here, and they have all his like nails are spiked up too. More veins, sort of tentacles and tendrils coming out of his arms. On the back here, there's not too much paint, and there's your ports, and then there's like this neck thing. Then you've got more black paint out down through the body, which I really like the fact that they have the black paint. Like in the movie, you can't really see it that much. He just looks like a red guy sort of, but I haven't seen the movie for a long time, so we'll just put a picture up there just for reference. So yeah, one thing I do want to do is if I zoom out here, you can see his ports. So I believe I don't know if there's a certain way we have to do this, but let's see here. Not exactly sure how this works. Okay, there's one. Nope. Pin this one in. And try and pin this one in. Okay, you know what? We'll come back to tendrils. So we'll get into articulation now. So for Carnage articulation here, his head can look that far up, way far down. So if you want to look it down straight at somebody, you can. And his neck, if we popped off this, as I saw earlier, it is on a ball joint, so or like a dumbbell peg, so he can rotate his head all the way around like this and like that. So really good neck articulation and head articulation. For his arm, he can't get too far up, and there's no butterfly joint there, but he can rotate all the way around. It is ratcheted, if you can hear that, but I mean, he's a big figure, so I wouldn't be surprised. Biceps swivel there. Double elbow can get you all the way up. Arm rotates back down. Wrist rotates all the way around. Side to side hinge. For the chest here, he can go this far back on the ball joint here, which you can also hula hoop with, and that far forward. Then with the other like torso articulation, he can get, I think that's as much far back as you can go. Maybe that far. And then not too far forward. And then for the legs here, kick out about that far out, that far forward, and that far back. His legs are pretty chunky, so there's like a lot of plastic just right here in this thighs. Thigh swivel anyways, but it's nicely hidden through there. You can barely sort of see the line, only if you get up real close. And then double knee can get almost all the way back. Yep, he can get all the way back. No boot swivel, but the ankle can pivot that far down, that far up, and a bit of rotation. So yeah, now we'll try I'm gonna watch a video and then we'll get into his tendrils. Alrighty, so putting these tendrils on was a little bit of a hassle, but he does look really cool. And I figured out that this sort of has a rotational, this piece and the more bigger spike has a rotational articulation, but only those two do. But yeah, this figure looks great. But the tendrils I'm still figuring out. They're on a bendy wire and pegging them in the back. It's just trying to balance this figure is really the only problem I have with it. So yeah, now we'll start scaling them up with some other figures. Alrighty, for comparisons, here he is next to some other Carnage figures I own, which is the VHS 2-pack cartoon Carnage and the Absolute Carnage from the Venom pool Build-A-Figure. And yeah, as you can see, they all vary in difference by a lot of stuff. And here he is compared to some other symbiotes, which is Phage on the right and Symbiote Spider-Man. And yeah, sadly I do not have a Venom figure, so I can't scale him, but eventually I'd like to get one. So yeah, as of right now, this looks pretty good. Alright, so I had to put this figure and stuff on the rotational base because I give this figure a 9 out of 10. Not even, 9.9 out of 10. The 0.1 that's missing, well, maybe a 9.8, because there's two things that I really wish this figure had, and could fix. One is the balancing. This figure is heavy, top heavy, especially with these tendrils on. He can't really stand well because of how big he is. And the only other accessories I wish he had, I mean, don't get me wrong, the accessories he comes with are great, is those knife hands. I'll put a picture right here. It's from the trailer where he goes like in the church and he has those long bladed arms. And I know the SH Figure Arts might have those. So, either way, this figure is really, really good. I love it. I love Carnage. The movie was okay. I haven't seen it in a while. I might rewatch it. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. I will be putting out a collection tour sometime, hopefully, in the near future, if you guys would like that. If you guys want to comment anything else you'd like me to do, please do. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And this is Toy Soldier Reviews out.